What's going on, everybody? Today I want to discuss the topic of spiritual narcissism. It is so heavily prominent in today's society with the internet and everything that's going on. Spiritual narcissists are some of the most prevalent and prominent figures in today's time with the way things are going. Now, what is a spiritual narcissist? A spiritual narcissist is nothing but your regular, average, everyday narcissist. Now, these narcissists create and craft a false identity, or they wear a mask. They don't show the world their true selves. That's what your base narcissist is. So the same thing with those narcissists, they just find spirituality, quote unquote, or they're woke now. And they only follow the trends of what's popular in society or the mainstream media, or what is cool to be. Who is it cool to be? What is it cool to act like? What's in, what is hip, what is trending? These are the things that narcissists base and build their whole entire identity off of. So now that it's cool and trending to be spiritual or woke or crystal or earthy, these narcissists adapt that identity. They just mirror that identity because they feel they're in control of the perception of how people perceive them. And this is only a survival mechanism and a defense mechanism to shield the fragile self that they have within, the lack of true confidence. See, narcissism is not necessarily being conceited or so egotistical or so consumed with yourself and loving yourself so much. That's the theory. But narcissism is actually a lack of self-love. When you're a narcissist, I was a former narcissist as well because I was raised by narcissists. So you pick up those traits. And when you go through trauma and you're not accepted, and you go through abandonment and different wounds in your childhood, you begin to create, your ego begins to create a system in which it thinks it will keep you safe and best maintain your state of survival. So these people are only just wounded people who are going through the world in a state of survival. So they don't actually love their true self because they were never taught to love their true self. They were taught to shame and be guilty of their true self and who they truly are at their core and their soul level. So these spiritual narcissists parade around as these people with all this knowledge, wisdom. And one of the things they love to do is this love and light thing. All these spiritual narcissists and this love and light image that they portray and put out. It's just pure egotism and narcissists, because they're still putting on the facade. They're still wearing a mask. They're not showing you the full range of who they are. Like that's why I don't fuck with none of like the spiritual community and shit, because a lot of the people in the spiritual community are just spiritual narcissists. They've adopted a new identity that they can parade around in and seem cool and seem hip, and use these buzzwords. That's why I came at these different communities, these ashes, these grand risings, these I overstand, I understand, all these stupid words, right? They're of course the words have meaning in certain contexts, but the angle that I was attacking these different buzzwords and these woke spiritual type way people respect and all these ways that these people communicate, a Burgani, shout out my nigga fan, all these ways that these people communicate is just a facade. So that's the angle that I was attacking. Like, bro, you're only using these words so you could be hip or you could be in. Like a lot of these, they got mad I was attacking the EFI. The angle that I was attacking it at was the spiritual narcissist of the EFI community, especially in Atlanta. You got these fucking YNs or hood niggas, which that's the baseline of a narcissist. Those people who pretend, these young boy clones, these Playboy Cardi clones, all these clones, these people who don't have an identity for themselves, they just copy and paste. They're copy and pasted personalities. These same people now find like, oh, it's cool to be spiritual. Let me go give me some E5Bs and I'm against the E5. Come on, bro. You're still portraying the same image, but just in a different container or a different community. So these love and light warriors are just lying and parading to you like I can come on this bitch and I could cuss. I could say Fuck you, nigga, suck my dick. I'm not no loving light warrior. So if people come into my comment section and they want to talk trash, I talk trash back. Fuck you, nigga, suck my dick. I can do that, but these loving light spiritual narcissist warrior can't do that because it goes against the image that they're portraying to the public. They're so wholesome. They're so loving. They're so pure. Meanwhile, behind closed doors, they doing 3 dicks at a time. They like to get smacked, all type of shit, balls smacking and danging all on their face. Gang banged by 4 different niggas. You know what I'm saying? Doing big orgies, sex rituals. But in the public eye, oh no, I'm so innocent. I'm so pure. You understand me? You understand me? All this. Behind closed doors, this bitch like to get choked while she fucked. She like to get beat, dogged out, all type of shit. Come on, she like to fuck with the gangster niggas, all that, but she want to come on the internet and be this little angel. She was a fairy. She was a fairy. Love and light, respect, understanding. Mercury's retrograde right now. And then she press pause on the video and then go retrograde on some dick. Go retrograde on some drug. Go retrograde, bitch, at the club, drinking, turning up, teed up. Then come online as a spiritual guru. That's what I told y'all niggas. I'm nobody's guru. I'm nobody's leader. I'm nobody's savior, bro. I come on this bitch and I state my opinion and how I feel. And I do it in a holistic and a balanced way. So yeah, I'm love and light, but I'm also darkness and hate. There's a lot of you niggas I can't stand. But love and hate is the same thing. It's a thin line. So, you know, as you wish. People have free will, so they can come on this internet and do whatever they want to. But spiritual narcissism is a real thing, and it's so prevalent and prominent in today's world. There's a lot of different cases on these people who so quote unquote came to save you. These quote unquote saviors. Just spiritual narcissists, bro. They found some information and they use it for the same goals and means that they would have with their regular self. They have no transformation. They have no internal dialogue, internal accountability, or internal process that they went through to change. They're the same exact person with a new mask and a new identity to put on and parade as a love and light, spiritual, woke person, but they're still a narcissist at their core because they haven't changed. They haven't really done the inner work. They just have mirrored someone who has done the inner work and to get the same benefits. But you can't duplicate or mimic love. So they'll forever be stuck as a pretender and a poser because they don't love themselves truly. And once you truly begin to love and accept yourself, you'll be able to integrate all the different parts of who you are in your full Godhead without having to pretend or portray an image. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing, and it's a beautiful, beautiful feeling. And I hope all spiritual narcissists evolve past that stage of what they are in, the survival state, and truly feel this level of bliss, because it's a wonderful feeling. I love you.